before we get started, before I hit you with that fire, give this video a thumbs up. Let's get it over 400 likes, boy. All right, bro. This is the most legit leak we've gotten so far on the Nintendo Switch Mini and Pro, and gives us a first look of what the system will look like. I have the images. I'm going to show the images in a second. But first, let me share this article, and I'm going to share my thoughts as well. It's coming from comicbookgaming.com. Comicbook.com. An accessory that's said to be a Nintendo Switch Mini has reportedly leaked to lend some credence to rumors about the console that's supposedly in development. This leak is bigger than we had previous ones about Chinese companies, Hansun, but this is different, and you're going to find out why. If the leak is to be believed, this might be our best look that we've gotten yet to show what the miniature version of the console might look like. Nintendo still hasn't confirmed anything, but let's check out the article. WinFuture reported on a new silicone case from Big Ben. Big Ben is a company that's known for Nintendo Switch accessories. This isn't some Chinese company that no one's ever heard of. Big Ben. That means for them to already manufacture this item and have it being actually put out money to manufacture it, meaning they've seen the product, they're real sure of their sources, and it's happening sooner than you think. All right. What's different about this case, though, I'm going to show the images in a second, is that it doesn't say it's for a normal Switch. Instead, it says it's for something called the Mini Switch 2. I told you this is going to talk about the Switch Mini and the Switch Pro. The image of the case in question can be found below. Let me start showing some of the pictures. I got a couple of pictures. Let me make this a little bigger so you can see the whole thing. Booyah! A couple things to note about these images. All right, I'm gonna show the images. All right, check it out. What's different about this case, though? Oh, I already read that. The image of the case in question can be found, but I'll show that. It shows comparisons of what the Switch Mini looks like compared to the regular Switch. The Switch Mini, in essence, is the size of the screen. So if I let me take off my Joy-Cons. This is going to be the full size of Scott Gets. Just subscribe while I'm doing this video. Hi, thanks, Scott. Is the size of the screen of the original Switch, but this is including the Joy-Cons, the controller parts of the Switch. A couple things you have to see about this image. The small console, again, is roughly the size of a Switch if you took the Joy-Cons off the fully sized device. Other details can be gathered from this leak. It covers the whole Switch, means the case, I don't know what the material is called, this plastic case or whatever. It covers the whole Switch, which means that the Joy-Cons don't look like they have any way to disconnect from the console's body. And this, you see how the entire case is just one thing, which more than likely means it's just one device, which goes in and lines up with the rumors that we've heard of before. That the Joy-Cons are apparently stuck onto the device. All right. Also, the name. They called it the Mini 2. And the fact that they're calling it the Mini Switch 2 is bringing out more credibility to the Switch Pro, that Nintendo is creating two devices. They would have just called it the Mini Switch or the Switch Mini, but the fact that they're calling it the Mini Switch 2 means that there's a Switch 2 also coming. So the Pro could potentially be called the Switch 2, which I don't think Nintendo's gonna actually, because 2 would imply an all-new generation of something. So whatever it's gonna be called, the fact that they're calling this the Mini Switch 2 brings to light that Nintendo's creating two models of the Switch, a Mini Switch and a Switch 2 model. So again, the article says this brings to that fact that Nintendo's creating 2 new Switches. There's some evidence there to suggest that the console, which is supposedly geared towards more avid gamers, is the Switch 2, while the miniature version would be called the Mini Switch 2. And again, there were rumors from the Wall Street Journal that said Nintendo's creating the Pro, which is geared towards more avid gamers. And the reason why you probably haven't seen too many leaks on the Switch Pro is that the Switch Pro is said to be the same size as the current Switch model, which is going to be interesting. And so this is an all new rumor that gives us a potential first look of the Switch Mini. All one device, and it gives us shows us what the size would be. This is a mock-up of what the size would be based on the case right here. And this is the actual product. This is the actual product in question. So good stuff. Hype. Can't wait for Nintendo. Spill them beans, boy. All right. But we ain't done, bro. There's a couple more cool Nintendo Switch news items for this video before we shut it out, bruh. NBA 2K20 has been confirmed for the Nintendo Switch. This is the first look trailer. WNBA, they have female players for the first time in a 2K game. Live did this last year, and so interesting to see, cool to see that we're gonna get female players in the game this year for the first time. NBA 2K, one of my favorite games on my Switch right now. Day one buy on the Switch, and we're gonna be able to choose like the other versions of 3 versions. You have the standard edition for $60, the digital deluxe edition for $80 that gives you 35,000 VC, and the legend edition, you know I'm copping that legend edition. It's for $100, but it comes with 100,000 VC, and I know what I'm doing with that VC, so you already know that's the version I'm getting. So NBA 2K has been confirmed for the Switch, and it's launching sooner than I thought. September 6th. I don't know why in my head I had September 20th, because that was the same day as Link's Awakening, and I was like, oh no, I'm still getting both, but it's coming out September 6th, the beginning of September. Lit. We lit, boy, on that 2K. Also, and speaking of 2K, I game on 2K almost every night with the sponsors. And so you want to join a great gaming community, become a member. Right below this video, you could join. You could join on Patreon. You could become a Twitch sub. You get invited to my private Discord chat. We have a dope time. Game nightly with the members. All right. In multiple games, not just 2K. All right. Also, the developers for Super Lucky Tales has dropped an all-new video comparing all of the improvements in the Switch version of the game. This game originally launched on the Xbox, and this is more of the Nintendo Microsoft love. And so this shows off things that have changed. This is before and after. You can see his running animation right off the bat has improved. In-game cutscenes have improved. The overall aesthetic of the game, they've really made some big improvements. And so the Switch version could be the definitive version of the game. I am hearing that the game is running in at 30 frames per second. As long as it's locked it should be lit. And based on the footage, the gameplay, you can see the bloom, the lighting effect. It just looks so much better right now, bro. I do have this on my Xbox. I'm probably going to pick this up also on the Switch. Super Lucky Tales looks lit, boy. Also, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Now, a lot of you have already heard how the Switch version isn't on par with other console versions, which in this kind of game, it should have been parity, no excuses, bro. It's now being reported the Switch version in the UK has outsold the PlayStation and Xbox versions combined during its first week. So that's crazy. The Switch version, the developers took the less time to maximize the version that's selling the best. The Switch version is selling better than the Xbox and PlayStation versions combined, which is crazy. And it's a shame the developers didn't better optimize the Switch version, which they said that they are working on and going to include a patch, but it should have been done at launch, boy. No excuses. I'm still thinking about picking up this game, but I'm loving Super Mario Maker 2 right now. Oh, the game is so good. Segue right into the Super Mario Maker 2. My last news item for this video. Super Mario Maker 2 is selling phenomenally well on the Switch. I reported before that it's a best-selling game in the UK, but also Super Mario Maker 2 has almost doubled the sales of the original Super Mario Maker during its first week on sale. Crazy compared to the first week of sales of Super Mario Maker, the original game. Super Mario Maker 2 sold almost double the physical copies of its predecessor during its first week on sale. Yeah, and so the game is selling twice as good as the original Wii U one. And to be fair, the Wii U didn't sell that good, but the Switch is holding its own, bro. The Switch is selling like crazy. I am loving. I didn't realize I would like this game this much, but Super Mario Maker 2 is lit. All right, what do you guys think about everything we discussed in this video, bruh? Sound off in the comment section below. I want to know. But before you go, bro, click that subscribe button. Stay up to date. All things Nintendo. We out, boy. I wonder if I should grow a unibrow. Wonder if my wife would approve.